streets ain't talking about you, man. If I can't spin a block and find out about you, man, the people ain't about you, man. That's just what it is, you know?
But I got to
talk about it in the streets, man.
Yeah, this one's for the streets first. Stripes like a referee shirt. This one's for the streets first. Tell mama this the rebirth. Say I need church, I talk dirty. While my hands and my feet work. Teamwork, put in pain, but gotta bring it to the streets first.
It's your boy Butta, and I'm back with another episode of that Streets First podcast. You already know how your boy do. I goes out and I brings them out. I'm out in New Jersey, baby. Jersey City at the Grind Coffee Shop with the CEO, my man Mike Clark. What up, baby?
What's up,
How you been, Mike?
Chilling.
Now, I want to let the people know, y'all see it. I'm quite sure y'all seen the photo shoot. Y'all seen your boy in it at the Rucker Park. Grind, stack, repeat. It's a bigger picture, though, with just the brand, and I wanted to bring a little bit of awareness to the people of who you are and what you do. If you didn't mind just living them a little bit, giving the people a little bit of your history and your background. I know that we're here at the Grind store, but can you kind of like tell the listeners how the Grind kind of like started with Mike?
I've been in a brand building business for about 15, 20 years.
Okay.
I was I helped start Woolwear with Wu-Tang Clan.
Wow.
I branched off and started a creative agency. I would do brands like Timberland, Nike, Sean John, Rockaware. I did about 80% of the apparel business. I was creative director for them. Okay. Then I branched off into footwear and started doing Polo and a few other brands.
Okay.
Then around 2015, when I was traveling in Europe, I thought about, I need to make a hard pause and start my own brand. Because what I noticed when I was traveling in Italy was that creative director is only as good as his last collection or his last product. So I said, let me start my own brand. So I start making the big change, the big bucks. Okay. So I started Grind. I just one day I had a hard pause in my career, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna start Grind. Okay. I started Grind. That was like 2015, and it's been a decade.
Decade?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, when you look at starting your brand, I'm quite sure a lot of people don't know, the pitfalls, the turns, you know what I mean? So kind of like enlighten us. What were some of the stumbles that Mike has dealt with?
Well, I think what we have to learn is financial literacy. Okay. Understanding how the system works. Okay. And if you're not careful, that's why a lot of businesses go under. And it's a constant cash flow. It's a constant need for cash flow. I remember I was watching a documentary, and the owner of Nike said he was always in need of cash. Okay. Always in need of cash. It's always making payroll, making taxes, so that's one of the most challenging aspects of owning your own business. But you also have to be really, really consistent and persistent and weather the storms. I mean, we go through seasons of storms all year long. Okay. And it's about weathering the storm and keep going.
So with you, what's like, how do you say it? What's the meaning or the symbol behind Grind? I mean, if I could say to the people, what does Grind, stack, repeat mean to you? What does that mean to you? Like, give the people an example of.
When I came up with the words Grind, stack, repeat, it was like, it basically said work, grind, then you stack your resources and you repeat the process. Not just grind, spin, grind, stack your resources and then repeat the same process to get to an end result. An end result is financial freedom. That's always been my goal in starting to grind, financial freedom and creating a certain amount of peace, you know, a certain amount of peace. And our people, we're very, very, very resourceful.
Okay.
And I think we are great at business. We just need to get more education on business. I think so. I think that is one of the things that I've learned over the last 10 years is collecting a paycheck is one thing, but creating a paycheck is another.
So just speaking a little bit, being in business and being in that business world, like, what are some of the things that you've learned from being around other entities and other companies? Like, how are you able to, you know, shift from being a creative director for other brands and then, you know, start to run and brand yourself? Like, it's sometimes people say it's easy to brand others than yourself. So it's like, what was the shift in helping branding yourself? Because this is like, when I say you got grind, you have a coffee shop, you have like a running crew, you have a lot of different things that it's just not about one thing.
Well, one thing that I learned was always be selling.
Okay.
Always be selling. Always be evolving. Always evolve your product. And that's one of the reasons why we always are challenging ourselves and creating new aspects of the brand, because you don't know which one will hit. You know, we have a bottling service, we have a bottling aspect of it, we have a bag bean aspect of it.
It's drink.
Yeah,
Word.
right.
Okay.
Then we have the brick and mortar. So my 2025 goal is to increase the wholesale aspect of it. Increase the wholesale aspect of the brand itself, the clothing brand, the bottling, the beans, and you know, that is a way to not just be so one-dimensional. You can't be one-dimensional in business. Having a brick and mortar, you have to have different arms to the octopus.
What are, like, how do you say, if there were pros and cons, what would be the pro to starting your own business? What do you think, like, the pros, if you could give like 2 good pros to starting your own business, what comes along with, or you've experienced that is like good things of owning your own business?
I would say the freedom,
Okay.
not having to answer to anyone. Those are, to me, the 2 most important aspects of owning my own business. I can come and go as I want, and I don't have to answer to anyone. But it comes with a lot of responsibility. Comes with a lot of responsibility.
Much is required.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comes with a lot of responsibility. You're responsible for your staff. You're responsible for keeping things in order. You're responsible for the finance. So it comes with a lot of responsibility.
So what are like the cons? So, you know, because now that I know that it comes with some responsibility, what are like the cons now of having a business? What would you tell a young entrepreneur now that's coming up, that's trying to run a business and own and learn about running their own brand? What were some of the pitfalls that you would tell them to
I
be
was about to say,
for?
be ready for the pitfalls.
Okay.
Be ready for the, you know, there's times where everyone's paid and you're not paid. And you have to accept that. You have to accept the big picture. You have to have the vision to be able to keep going. A lot of people fall and like give up at that final hour, you know, that final breakthrough. A lot of people turn back. And I always say to myself, you have to keep going. Why turn back in a storm? There's been many storms with grind, many storms. And it's just like, you have to just keep getting up, perseverance. You have to just keep pressing forward.
What's Mike's dreams? Tell me some of the things that Mike dream about.
Peace. That's what I dream about.
Peace.
Yeah, like that is my ultimate dream, is to have, you know, when can you imagine the feeling of laying in the bed and having ultimate peace? You can you have
Peace ain't easy to get though.
No, no,
when it
it's not.
comes to being part of business, because you have to deal with a lot of different people and personalities.
Yeah, but I think you got to break through that, and I keep peace in the front of my head. That's exactly my ultimate goal, is to create peace, a peaceful environment for even my workers. You know, a lot of people stay with me for years. Everyone that's worked with me stayed with me for years. Even when I was in the creative space, my team would be with me for 10, 9, 10, 15 years, because I promote a certain atmosphere of peace. Like, we need peace, man. We can't be creative and keep just grinding, just grinding. So it's like, we grind, you gotta grind, stack, repeat. That's when I came up with that, come up, you gotta, it's just like, imagine being able to have the fruits of your labor. That's what I dream about, having enough equity and having enough finance for all of my people to be like at peace.
So how do you create atmospheres of peace in this community that you're in out here in Jersey City? Like, I see you active with, like, I see people jogging. I see there's a lot of activity coming in with the yoga. There's a lot of different things that I'm seeing that you guys, bring to the table. How do you connect with that in the community? Or how do you bring awareness to the community that you're in that kind of peace is here?
I would totally say that had a lot to do with Jess.
Okay.
Jess, it had a lot.
Jessica Joseph, right?
Yeah, Joseph.
I gotta make sure the people know the names that you're working with.
I think it had a lot to do with Jess. She came to me with promoting wellness within the community, and she explained to me about community building, and once she explained it to me, I got it. Because if I build a community, anybody can open up. Starbucks can open up, Dunkin' Donuts can open up. I got the community. And every week, and it could be 60 people out here on a Sunday, and they all come back here because it's a sense of community with the grind. Okay. And I would say it had a lot to do with just promoting wellness within the community and helping me build Grind Society.
The melon, I mean, this is like, as I sit here and I taste this, the flavors, and it's so natural. Can you speak a little bit about, these type of drinks? Like, this is very healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of us are not paying attention to drinking and doing and being a part of healthy things, which is really connected to our wealth. So, give us a little background of this right here.
I would say about a year ago, we decided to start bottling.
Okay.
And I took approach of just doing small batches, all organic ingredients.
Okay.
So that was just a way of promoting health. So we came up with ingredients on 5 or 6 drinks to just try to expand the brand.
Where do you kind of like see this? Like, what are your plans for these type of drinks? Are you trying to like expand into
Whole Foods and stuff like that?
Oh snap!
Hell yeah!
Reaching? You reaching out like that?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. We're specialty boutiques, but then we'll go into like Whole Food or supermarkets and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hey, Dykeman, when y'all see me in the champagne room, don't worry. This summer I might be a little healthy for the players. All right, make it's a little side table for you guys. Okay, but Mike, one thing I'm loving about having conversations with people is to see how people are navigating through business, especially right now in the economy and the world that we live in. And, it's kind of like hard with funding. It's kind of like hard with investors, private funding. Where do you think that we can start connecting and uniting to bring in businesses together to like collaborate and work together? Where do you see that?
It's necessary. It's really necessary. It's something I've always thought about. It's necessary because a lot of other cultures, that's how they expand.
Okay.
They expand from within. They say our dollars stay in our community for a matter of hours. You know, and in other communities, it's a matter of days, some weeks. I think the more we get more conscious of economics,
Okay.
then we could, as a race, we could expand. We had to support each other more.
That is the reason. I brought up that because that was one of the reasons why I kind of like, you know, y'all see it. I collaborated with you.
Right.
I felt, you know, shout out to my guy, Steve Boyster, you know, I seen a saying which I related to very well, which was grind, stack, repeat.
Right.
And I just felt like the streets think that way. And if I could show the streets how we could unite, you know, Jersey City, Harlem, we right there, one bridge, we come together.
Right.
To be able to bring awareness of what you're doing, which is grinding and having so many different outlets for, you know, the community to be involved.
Right.
Why not collaborate and show that we could do those type of things together? So I say that to you to say that it was part of my journey to come here to speak with you about what it's like building with other people. And I don't think that a lot of us are taking that as serious as we should. You know what I mean?
I think we come from a individual culture.
Okay.
Like there's one Michael Jordan, there's one Kobe. I think we have to get the team back together, put the team back together. And it's not always about how much we can make, how much is made. Like we just got to keep going, keep evolving, keep supporting each other. That's ultimately was what's going to win the race.
Well, I'm looking forward to this summer. I'm looking forward to doing some pop-ups with you. I know that we did the photo shoot. I'm looking forward to doing some events with you. You know, y'all stay tuned. Y'all gonna see the grind a little bit more involved with Streets First, okay?
All we got to do is base hits. Just base hits, bro. Everyone's always looking for grand slams. It's base hits, man.
Base hits.
You know?
Y'all see it.
That's a base hit.
Nice. But I appreciate you, Mike, man.
Appreciate you, Butta.
Let's look forward. Where can they find the grind? Where can people find Mike at and what Mike is doing and kind of like get a little bit more. And I'm talking about them names because, you know, maybe we need to get Jess here, you know, and speak with Jess about the social part. But where can people find Mike and what Mike is trying to bring to the people?
At Grind Coffee JC.
Okay.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
Right.
Yes.
Then Grind Society.
Grind Society.
JC.
JC.
Grind Coffee 360 Communipore.
Where's the streets? Tell them the streets in Jersey City, baby. Where can they pull up to the Grind Coffee Shop? 360 what?
Communipore.
360 Communipore. You heard? You see the gear. You see the hats. You see the CEO. We outside in Jersey City, man. Make sure you pull up. Make sure you come support. Look for this in a store near you. All right? There's a lot of good things that's coming out with people that's involved in business and trying to bring some good things to their communities. And I'm just here to try to bring awareness to that. I'm connecting some dots, I'm building, and we all just trying to make sure that you guys be able to get over some humps. Learning how to build wealth from scratch. That's what he did. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what we all should be trying to do together. It's your boy Butta. I'm outside. More to come.
But I gotta talk about the streets. Yeah, this one's for the streets first. Stripes like a referee shirt. This one's for the streets first. Tell mama this the rebirth. I need church. I talk dirty. All my hands and my feet work. Teamwork. Put in pain, but gotta bring it to the streets first.